For those of you that may want to know, I'm going to share with you how my training goes. For a while, I trained 4 days a week, and I currently do 3. Why have I brought it down to 3? Because I feel like I need a little more recovery. Will I go back to 4? Probably, perhaps, in the future. When? I don't know. Will I add maybe a 5th day at some point? Not likely. It might happen though, never say never. So, the week starts with a lower body workout. These 3 workouts are comprised of a lower body, an upper body, and a total body. So as I said about 15 seconds ago, the week starts with a lower body session. The first movement will either be heavy or moderate. Usually it's on the heavy-ish, moderate range. And it's a deadlift variation or the power squat machine. I have a weird disability that doesn't allow me to walk out regular barbell squats, so love that machine. And I do that for whatever I plan to do it for, depending on what I did the last time, what I'm feeling like, all that stuff. And then I'll do a second movement that will be medium-ish, maybe higher reps, like a single leg press or the power squat machine if I did a deadlift. Or sometimes I'll flip it around. Power squat, then the deadlift or whatever. And then some other stuff, maybe abdominals, calves, a hip movement because my hips are tricky. And that's pretty much that. Then I take a day off and I do the upper body session, which is kind of bench, sort of chest dominant. I'll do a flat bench variation, typically, not always though, and it will be low, very low at times, to medium-ish reps, almost always. Then a second movement, which a lot of the times is a dumbbell press of sorts, incline dumbbells, which will be medium to higher reps, or a dumbbell floor press, or a push-up variation, something along those lines. Then I'll move on to some upper back, maybe rows or face pulls or head pulls or chest pulls, different names to where you pull them to, or pull aparts. You know, you got to hit that upper back to support everything. Some arms, deltoid work, the assistance, as the powerlifters deem it, stuff for the pressing. Because I'd like to get stronger at my bench, though I'm probably not going about it the most optimal way, but hey, I like doing it this way and we'll see what happens. I push myself the best I can, and what more can you do, really? So I then take 2 days off, and then I come back and I do a total body session, which involves a little bit of easy-ish, medium higher rep leg things, some more hamstring work, which it's important to work your hamstrings enough. Maybe knee extensions, which are the technically correct name for leg extensions, or adduction, you know, that kind of stuff, a couple of those. And then a couple of back movements, because you need to work that back enough. Most guys don't work the back enough. Sometimes I'll work my back 3 times a week. Will I do a handful of exercise each time? No, it'll be like you know, one maybe, and then on this day 2, sometimes 3. Then some shoulder stuff. Then a few sets of arms. You don't need that many sets of arms. It sounded weird. Enough to stimulate get the job done. Or a lot of body parts, but especially arms. And this isn't the case for everyone all the time, but for many people. So I touch on all that stuff that I didn't do in the previous workouts in that total body session. You get what I'm saying, right? So just know that it's not about doing chest and triceps, chest and biceps, chest and back, legs, those sort of splits. Those work, no doubt. I won't deny that. But definitely do consider, I don't like the word try so much, splitting it up like I do. Upper, lower, total body. We're even doing like total body workouts. I did those for years and did well. But then again, you might hate them and not do well with them, but you won't know until you go. So consider different ways of doing all this stuff and have fun, and hey, might make you better. I think yes. Because better is vastly underrated.